The grey wolf was like a puppet on strings, and then Orange Jam provoked him again and cheekily opened the door, making the wolf's grumpy image even more iconic. No one would trust them anymore. Orange Jam pretended to boast to the reporters about how they procured the meteorite, but clever Diane, who caught a slip of the tongue and followed the wolf's trail to their lair, he intended to return the stolen gold and jewels, making Diane who more convinced of their innocence. The villainous league was jailed in a sea prison, with the grey wolf telling everyone inside the events. He shared how he saved the old lady and the joy of doing good, but Snake Bro, who overheard that night, thought he was abandoning them. Grey Wolf hoped everyone would become good together at the ball. They felt what it's like not to be feared. Except Snake Bro, others were swayed, but no matter Wolf's explanation, Snake Bro wouldn't listen. As Wolf persisted, his temper flared, and the pair ended up in a ruckus over their disagreement. Suddenly, a jeweled javelin fell, and a mysterious figure leaped down, agile as a cat and phased by the falling bling. This mysterious figure took them all down in a flash, leaving everyone dumbfounded. After locking up the jewels, they removed Diane who, how did you get here? Turns out, it's the legendary Conqueen, Blood Red Claw, who famously stole Zongpan's diamonds. The first time was for cash, the second for the thrill, and no one has ever seen his true face because he's never been caught. Even with jewels flying at him from every direction, he managed to calmly rescue everyone. Diane, who learned that the meteorite could create massive mind control effects. He couldn't stop Orange Jam alone, so he needed help from the villainous alliance. Wolf agreed, but Snake Bro, misunderstanding him, cut ties on Landay. Wolf's pleas failed, others left too. Just before leaving, Snake Bro shared why he loved birthdays. No one wants to come to a snake's birthday. Every birthday reminded him he's a monster, till he found this great crew. Now, Wolf betrayed him. Snake Bro then sadly left with the group. Once Orange Jam wore the helmet, he controlled the guinea pigs and increased the power. Mind control engulfed the city. All guinea pigs acted under his command to carry out the crime. With all his friends gone, Wolf looked particularly glum. To cheer him up, Diane who began sharing his own story. He once successfully snagged the golden dolphin, but when leaving, he got distracted by a mirror, realizing he was no different than the sly. In that moment, he decided to change, not defined by story images, but live as he wished. Wolf's actions were right. True friends would understand him eventually. After resolving Wolf's worries, they entered Diane Hu's basement, filled with dazzling high-tech equipment. Via Black Milk Satellite, Diane Hu located the target. Orange Jam planned to steal the event's charity funds. $1 billion was already loaded onto trucks headed for charities around town. They had to sever Orange Jam's connection with the guinea pig army to prevent the robbery from taking, so they decided to steal the meteorite. Diane Hu had advanced gear and even brought Wolf's favorite sports car. When Snake Bro's team returned, the base was empty. Diane Hu took all the ill-gotten gains. They finally knew how it felt to be robbed. Now, broke and hungry, a fridge photo enraged Snake Bro. It showed the last popsicle, sending every degree wailing from hunger. To everyone's surprise, Snake Bro gave the popsicle to him. Everyone found it unbelievable that the worst of the bunch did the good deed. They started to realize maybe they can change, not be villains anymore. Everyone's tails wagged instinctively, but Snake Bro still refused to admit it. Guinea pig army, under Orange Jam's control, flooded into vehicles with charity funds. He tossed out the drivers and took over the wheel. And soon enough, Snake Bro piqued the grey wolf's curiosity. Before Diane Hu could warn them it might be a trap, they were knocked out, and when they woke up, they were dangling midair. Orange Jam recognized Diane Hu as Blood Red Claw through the gemstone on his ring. He didn't know they were coming because of a trap, but because Snake Bro had spilled the beans. Orange Jam trusted him enough to hand over helmet control. After departure, the butler triggered deadly underground traps, releasing piranha gas from Snake Bro's pipes. After gassing the butler every degree and his blood jumped out, realizing Wolf was right all along. After the rescue, he hugged his friends tightly. When Orange Jam opened the door, they were already inside, even stopping to get a cat from the tree. They thought all was settled, but found guinea pigs still driving. Clearly, the meteorite was still emitting energy, so to safeguard the funds, they had to adjust plans and install jammers on trucks, with Snake Bro and team springing into action. Everyone displayed their unique skills, slapping jammers onto the trucks, and soon, under Night Girl's guidance, the respective trucks began to back. Next, they'd just give the meteorite to the sheriff, so Diane Hu left early for the precinct. All the trucks returned to the charity, and Orange Jam ended up in a row with Snake Bro. The news is on, everyone's excited, but then they find Snake Bro's gone. If they return the meteorite, Snake Bro wouldn't gain his freedom. so Wolf stopped right in front of the precinct. Even though Diane, who urged him not to act rashly, Wolf couldn't abandon his body. Family unites. They pursued Orange Jam's chopper, shouting for Snake Bro to come back. Upon seeing the meteorite, Orange Jam grabbed the helmet to resume control. Under his command, the guinea pig army surged like an enormous python. Thankfully, Wolf's driving skills were top-notch, steering them clear of danger. Spotting his friends in danger, Snake Bro tried to stop him, but Orange Jam threw Snake Bro to make Wolf halt. Luckily, he grabbed the railing. As Orange Jam was about to step, Wolf agreed to give the meteorite, but Orange Jam ordered his men to fly higher. As they got closer to the meteor pit, he kicked Snake Bro down. Seeing this, Wolf immediately tossed aside the meteorite. He hit the gas, racing to Snake Bro, but the road was full of guinea pigs. To save him unscathed, they flew to the other side of the broken bridge. Next, we just need to hand over the meteorite to the sheriff, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing tales.